right, let's get into this Q&A now. It's been a little while, huh? Couple months. Get into asking some questions. It's gonna be a long one. Looks like I'm looking pretty good. I'm gonna try to focus on talking in here and not right here, so it feels more connected. All right, let's go. We're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom. Instagram here. First question, why did I go back to a TRT dosage of testosterone? So 250 milligrams of testosterone. A lot of life stressors. You guys probably know I was running the 2.5 grams testosterone and 1,000 primobolan for about 4 to 5 weeks. I ran that, ramped up to it. And I've been blasting for a while, like probably 5 months now since my gyno surgery. I started with the Deco only at a high dosage and then transitioned to test tren primo, and then eventually dropped the tren and ran the test and primo for a while. You know, got up to 2,500 milligrams testosterone and 1,000 milligrams primo as an experiment. I wanted to see how that would go. And then eventually just life stressors got to me, you know. Eventually you just get worn out. You just get tired mentally and physically, and just pinning that much, it's not fun. All right. And I don't recommend anyone do this. Like I said, this was an experiment. I've never ran anything like this before. And it was surprisingly mild. Not mild, it was definitely heavy. What I mean that is I didn't have a lot of side effects besides pain from injecting so much, really oily hair, and sweating at night. I would sweat on my head, even when tren was in there, so wasn't that crazy. Side effects, the gains were amazing, strength was amazing. Why did I go to TRT? Because of life stressors, you know. One of my good friends, my best friends recently, got diagnosed with cancer, and at a young age, 22, and it really started getting to me, you know. This was around the time the Joe Linder passing. This was like a week after, and I noticed ever since the Joe Linder passing, a little bit before, I was having some chest tightness. I transitioned from more of a dirty diet with carbs and eating out, soda, whatever, to high in carbs and sugar, to more of a cleaner diet right away. And I noticed I started feeling chest tightness for about a week or two straight. And I went to doctors multiple times, and around that time I started feeling it. Joe Linder passed, RIP Joe Linder. Just amazing, you know, did so much for the industry. You know, I've been seeing his stuff for about 4 or 5 years now, and we were in the same, you know, supplement company, huge supplements, and I wanted to meet him. To this day, I still see his videos on Snapchat and Instagram, so his name will live on for a very long time. And this fucking guy. I went to the urgent care, got an EKG, said it was fine. Doctor talked to me, said it could just be stress or acid reflux, and then another week goes by, it's still going. And then I go to ER, this is recently. I was in there for 5 hours, and they did 2 AKGs, an X-ray, and some cardiac blood work, and then I also had my own blood work, which came back fine besides my cholesterol. Everything was perfect besides cholesterol. And it just really stressed me out. Like, even though I'm fine, they're telling me I'm fine, I just, that stress adding on with already being a bit tired physically, mentally, and having my best friend, you know, get cancer. And even one of my other best friends, who's 22, 23, had a heart attack last year from stress. He plays baseball. And Joe Linder, and then just, I don't know, it just stressed me out. And I was already kind of losing a little bit of motivation after that. I got off track. So I was like, you know what? I need to go back to a smaller dosage of testosterone. I need to relax a little bit, find myself, work on my mental health, and not be so stressed out. A rest day is really necessary. Yes, of course. Rest days are always necessary. I usually do 6 days on, 1 day off, but sometimes I'll switch it up, do 5 days. But rest days are very crucial for growth. You don't grow in the gym, you grow outside of it. I recommend getting coaching. It's up to you. I'm not really someone that's into coaching or being coached unless it's like for prep or I'm a hardcore bodybuilder. But if it's something that you think will make you do better and work harder, then yeah, go for it. If you ever try to compete in the O? I mean, I'd love to. Yeah, without a doubt, I'd love to do that. I'd love to get to that level and see what I'm capable of, you know? I got a long ways to go till I get there. What's the highest tren dose you've ran? The highest tren dose I've ran was around 1,200 milligrams. This was probably for a few weeks, like maybe 5 to 6. Because when I run these dosages, it's not like I run, like when I say I ran 2 grams of test, I ran that only for 4 or 5 weeks of my life. Or a gram of tren, I've only done that a couple times, 6, 7 weeks. You know, I never just consistently ran that forever or for a super long time. I like to titrate up, titrate down, and experiment with some things. But the most I ran was around 1200, 1300. And man, it was too much. All right, we're in a little bit of a different environment now. We're gonna be doing the rest of this in my kitchen. What's your dream car you hope to buy someday? I don't have a dream car, you know, and I don't know. I just see a car, I like it, I want it, or I don't. I don't even really think much about cars. Like even my Scat Pack, I don't really post it, or bought it last year, brand new. I don't post about it. I don't show much people about it. I don't even really take care of it that much. I just enjoy driving it, and I'm happy to be able to have a car like that. So I don't really think about cars in that way. I just enjoy what I have, and eventually I move on to the next one down the line, you know? What do you think of stoicism? I think it's great. It's a great practice. As long as you're not putting your emotions under the rug, okay? As long as you're not shoving your emotions to the side just to be stoic or be unemotional. You know, stoicism isn't being unemotional. It's thinking before you act and react, okay? So you can still take those emotions in and experience them and feel them, but your actions, right, what you do, you know, if you let something do something for you or to you, is the practice of stoicism. So I think it's really good. Just gotta make sure you're not neglecting your emotions or other people's emotions. What do you see coming next for yourself? What gives you that energy to get up and so lately I've just been focusing on content and improving my attitude and showing you guys, if you guys been watching my TikTok, more of myself, you know? I've just been focusing on improving myself, self-improvement, thinking more positive, having more positive, uplifting thoughts about myself, knowing what I truly want. What do I truly want? You know, and what I truly want is to be known for what I love doing. It's busting my ass off, it's uplifting other people, it's being a source of motivation. You know, that's what I enjoy doing. I love doing that. It just feels good to be appreciated, but to know that I'm busting my ass off day in, day out, putting the work in, making improvements, and seeing other people notice that and motivating them as well. That's what makes me feel really good. So that's just what I've been doing as of late. What negative side effects have you dealt with PEDs? I've dealt with all of them. Hair loss, minor hair loss, gynecomastia, I had surgery for that. Acne, minor acne on my shoulders, my arms, bloating, obviously, emotional instability, depression-like symptoms, anger. I've experienced them all. Over time, you get better at controlling them and better at controlling your own emotions, because steroids, you know, you're putting hormones into your body and you're not going to know how you're going to respond to these said hormones. So it takes a lot of time and experience to really get it down and to really see what you and your body like, okay, regarding dosages and what steroids or hormones you're taking, or simple testosterone TRT dosage. You know, your fucking dick might not work, you know? And you're like, well, what's going on here? Let me get blood work. Oh, my estrogen's too high. Or, oh, my estrogen's too low. Or, oh, I'm actually not even on enough testosterone. I'm on 100 milligrams and my total testosterone's too low, or my free testosterone's too low. I need to take a bit more, you know. So my prolactin is too high. There's so many things that go into this. So side effects will come, no matter who you are. You're gonna get them. What matters is how you go about them. You learn from them, and you do your best to avoid them. And the more you do this, I've been doing this for 4.5 years now, the better you get at it. And that's why you look at me, I don't suffer a lot of side effects. I know what I'm doing. I put a lot of thought, time into research every single day into what I do. Every day I'm reading about something, steroid or PED related, what this compound does, what this compound does, how to avoid this side effect, how to feel better regarding sex drive or mood, or what other people's experiences are. Every single fucking day for the last 4 to 5 years, I've been doing that. I've read countless things about this stuff. That is how you have to be if you don't want these side effects. You're like, oh, that's too much. I don't want to do that. And you're gonna get some side effects. You're not knowing what you're gonna do. You're gonna try to pay someone to tell you what to do. They might not even know what to do that much. Or ask your buddy, whatever. Do your research. You might even actually enjoy it. Like me, I enjoy reading this shit and seeing other people's experiences. Volume or intensity, I think we all know me. High volume, moderate intensity. What's the most weight you put on in a year? I put on a solid year. I went from 165 to about 252, so almost 100 pounds in a year, going from my first to second cycle, from natural to first to second cycle. Almost 200 pounds. My first cycle I gained 40 pounds. Yeah, I think it was 38 pounds my first cycle. Went from 195 to 232. Almost 40 pounds, I believe. The moment you realize this is what you want to do, when I was younger, I was 18, 19, and I seen Arnold. I didn't think I'd be doing this. I didn't think I'd be an influencer and have this amount of reach, but I knew I wanted to be a bodybuilder, and I knew I wanted to make that my career. When I seen Arnold and all the golden era guys and pumping iron, all the camaraderie and respect, all that kind of stuff, I loved it. I fell in love with it. I was like, I'm gonna make that my career. I'm a bodybuilder. I started telling people that. Even when I worked in a body shop doing body work on cars, sanding, I told people, what do you do? I said, I'm a bodybuilder, but I also work with my dad. So I would say when I was 18 years old, which is why I got on steroids. At 19, I had a purpose. If you can date anyone in the industry, who would it be? Nobody. I'm not interested in dating anyone in the industry, and I don't think I ever will. So, no one. Romantic man. Most people don't know, but I actually am an extremely romantic man, and it's a very important part of my life. Romance, I love it. I don't think I could live without it. And I have a lot of love to give. I feel like me, as emotionally mature as I am, and knowing what I want and what I can offer, I just love to give love. I love to receive it, and I love to give it. So I'm a very romantic man. I'm definitely more of a gentleman. That's why I don't really say Stacy's anymore, or use that term, or care to use it. Because over time, I've always been romantic, even before. But over time, I've only gotten more romantic, and my respect for women has grown a lot, being around them as much as I have. So I'm a very romantic man, and I believe you should always treat a woman as best as you can, no matter what. Be smart, have set boundaries, take care of yourself. But when it comes to women, treat them with respect, care, tenderness, love. If it's someone you care about, these are women that actually care about you. If you want a future with them. If not, that might not apply to the same degree, but even if they didn't have a big future with me, I would always be as respectful and kind and caring as possible, even if I was done wrong. In the past, I have done wrong. I have been a bit of a douchebag, and I regret it. I regret doing all of that. I regret being that guy. It's not cool. You don't want to be known as the douche that treats women badly or talks bad on women, or women love douchebags. It's so cool. It's so badass. Other guys think I'm cool because of it. Man, throw that shit away. Throw that shit away. You don't want to regret it when you're 40 or 50 years old, all the relationships you could have had, because you're bad behavior. Don't do it. Love. Like I said, let that inner child out. The inner child, just let it out. You'll notice women will have respect you so much more and want to be around you so much more. And the next collab with and who? I don't have any plans for who I'm going to collab with. If it happens, it happens. I'm at the point, I feel like, in my career, more focused on improving myself and just putting out consistent content so you guys can enjoy me, not just, I need to collab to get these views, or I need to do a video with this person. I would rather just be consistent and develop a routine that you guys really love and enjoy, and then think about collabs later on. But I'm always down for collab. It's just not something I've been really thinking about, especially since my content isn't very sought after right now, and I'm well aware of that, but I'm improving it. So, battery's about to die. I hope you guys enjoyed this long ass Q&A. Again, thanks for joining. Till next time.